big hello to you from myself, John McCarthy. Pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Spoiler alert, golf is about to happen right now. We're starting today off with a par 4 first hole. And with that, let's crank this first drive out there and get on our way. All right, first drive is away. Have a good round. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. This is what our third shot's looking like. Here's a 6-foot putt. Starting the day at even par. Lovely to see. All right, par 5 on the second hole. Let's give this one a go. I think it'll land in the fairway. Could head into the rough though. Okay, as we set this up, it's not a great scene. It's very, very deep into this rough. All right, let's get out of this sand. Oh, come on, sit, Forrest ball. Well, that's not as bad as I thought it was. You'll be fine. All right, and you have left yourself an extremely long putt. Best of luck. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. And here we go. This one for par. And you're at even par. Careful out there, that wind's blowing right to left. And second shot here on the third. Oh my, that almost dropped. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Ah, no good. This one's 8 feet away. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And let's see how things go here on the 4th. Not sure. This one could roll into the rough, though. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. And this one's your 4th. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. Well, see if you can use the tailwind on this hole. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. This one's going downhill, breaking right to left. Oh my, we're not even on the green anymore. Oh, the chip slides by. And about 5 feet to go. And a bit of bad luck here. Back-to-back bogeys after that putt drops. And 2 strokes above par currently. And here we go. Par 5, 6 holes ahead of us. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. little too much to the right. All right, come on now. This putt to save par. Whoa, flying by the hole. This putt's about 4 feet. Currently sitting at 3 over par. Wind blowing left to right on this hole. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. And here's our second shot on the 7th. Here we go. This next one for par. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Looking good. That's a good putt, and that's a good par. And you're 3 over at the moment. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Unlucky. Here's our second shot on the 8th. And as we set this up, the ball's above your feet. Might want to go a little bit more right than you would. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Lining this one up at 21 feet. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Oh, this one's looking okay. Ooh, still looking good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And the next hole is the 9th. It's a par 5. Okay, setting up here. Ball is above your feet. Keep that in mind. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Decent approach there. This would take you down to 2 over. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. Well, that flew right by. Okay, this one for par. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Okay, this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. You're gonna want to sink this one. This to save your par. And currently sitting at 3 over par. Okay, here we go with the 11th hole. It's a par 3. Well, maybe this will kick left. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. Okay, here's a 5-footer. And right now you're 2 over. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. You can tell just by the sound that that was hit with extreme force. And this shot's about 145 yards out. Looks like the sand coming up. Oh, missed the green on that one. All right, give this a tap. And that putt'll drop. Okay, 3 over par for you. That wind is going right to left out there. Unlucky. And here's our second shot on the 13th. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. That sounded a little bit off. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, here's our par putt. And you're 3 over at the moment. And here comes hole number 14 at us. Unlucky. All right, the ball's going to go a little more left than normal because it's sitting above your feet as we set up. And that green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. Looks like we're heading to the sand. Okay, here's our third shot. Okay, out of the sand into some nicer fairway. Good stuff. Here comes a 3-footer. Okay, currently sitting at 4 over. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. Okay, and from the sand. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. All right, give it a tap. Boom. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Ah, that didn't hit the mark, did it? And here's our second shot on the 16th. This one's about 8 feet from the cup. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. Oh man, robbed. You were robbed. And that's 7 over par currently. Okay, now on to the par 4 17th. And he could have this sneak into the rough. Ouch. Heading left. And we are back in the fairway. Okay, you need this one if you want to save your par. Going up the hill and to the left. Almost. Okay, bogey putt coming up. And that's 8 over par at the moment. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. And we are well above the green from here. We might need a little bit less club. Well, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. This one's your third. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. And as this one comes to an end, it's going to be 8 over par for you. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Starting things off today with a par 4. Let's drop this one in the middle of the first fairway, take it from there. What do you say? Oh, you hit that one well. Okay, hopefully you do well out there. First tee shot is away. Let's have a good one. All right. This is about 120 yards or so from the pin. Good shot out there. Nicely played. And 5 feet left to go. And we're starting out under par today. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. Oop, that's no good. Second shot here on hole number 2. Nice. All right, here we go for the birdie. This one's going left to right, pretty hard too. Bit long on that one. And here's a 13-footer. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, careful there. You come in there like Seabiscuit. And this one for bogey. And your score is 8 over par currently. Okay, we're on the third hole. It's a par 4. Smart shot. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Good luck here. I would love to see us sink this one. It's a big one. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh, brutal. This one's a 3-foot putt. Currently sitting at 8 over. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching the leader here today. Final round of play. This is going to be tough. That was a tee shot. Just spanked it. Here's your second shot on the 4th. I approve. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. And 7 over at the moment. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. A little awkward on that swing. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? And you're currently sitting at 7 over. And we have a little bit of wind to deal with on this hole. Swinging like silk. And hitting into an elevated green on this one. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Okay, this one for eagle. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Setting up here for your 4th. Oh, this might go down. Come on. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. And you're currently 7 over. And now let's see how you do with the par 3 7th hole. This one's going left. About 6 feet to go here. Okay, 7 over par after that one. Wind blowing left to right on this one. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Ouch, what was that? This is very, very sandy in this. That's safe. 20 feet to the hole from here. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh, this has my attention. Still on track. Oh my goodness, didn't drop. Fantastic putt nonetheless. Okay, now let's take a peek at our scorecard, see what that's saying. And that's 8 over par at the moment. All right. 9th hole, par 5. Should be smooth sailing off the tee. Well, not the purest of strokes. All right, drop this one in, this one for birdie. Looks like this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. Oh, just slides by. Here's a 9-foot putt. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. That one's zooming by the hole. And setting up here for the bogey. Okay, moving on. And currently sitting at 9 over. Got a right to left breeze on this hole. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Setting up a 5-foot putt here. That shows some resilience. He birdied this one after a bogey on the last. Well done. And after that one, you'll go down to even par. Now we head to the 11th. We have a par 3 ahead of us. Well, you didn't get the most out of that one. Oh, come on, that almost went. This is potentially to save par. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Let's see what happens here on the 12th hole. Well, let's hope this does not find the rough, but not sure yet. All right, hitting into an elevated green. And the approach heading to the left. Well, missed the green there on that one. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh. 8 feet to the cup. And you're 1 over par currently. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. Nice swing on that. This one's about 175 to the pin. And if you can sink this, it's a birdie for you. I think this one starts off pretty straight and then goes to the right. And that's 8 over par at the moment. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand, into the fairway. Yeah, if you sink this, you could save par. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. Okay, on to number 15. This one's a par 4. Good shot. This one's around 135 yards out. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. It's going towards the sand. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Here's a 20-foot putt. This putt's moving uphill and to the right. Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess. All right, hopefully this goes. You'll get your triple bogey. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. Oh, that's frustrating. Let's get back on the green. Just pin seeking on that one. This putt's around 13 feet out. Oh my, flew right by the hole. Okay, I would love for us to put this hole behind us. Let's get this putt to drop. How about that? A little too hard. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. And the wind's a little blustery. It's blowing right to left on this one. The approach is heading a bit to the right. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. All right, for the par. Here's an uphill putt moving to the left. Oh, almost in there. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, we got a par 4 for the 17th. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. A little wayward on that approach. All right, you've got this for bogey. Oh, man. And now this from 5 feet. Oh, so close. And the putt goes down. And hole number 18 is in front of us. Ooh, catching the downslope. That'll give you a few extra yards. Little play. Okay, about 105 left to go. This one might be going along. Setting up here now for our third shot. Here's a putt for a final score of 83. And today you get to end your round with a par putt. Good stuff. And that was a bit of fun.